Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Gears of War. As always, or Gears of War 2 rather, as always I am your host Josh, and with me is my good friend Dalton. Say hello.
Hello.
And we're going to pick up exactly where we left off, and it's been a little while since we last recorded. Sorry about that. I was hoping to get in some Quake, but with Indy Timmy in between episodes, but that unfortunately didn't happen. I need to talk to him, see what's going on with him. But we got some more Gears for you, so that's fun. Oh my god, my original save file was on here. From,
they're going to say that our co-op save file was deleted or something.
No, it's still there.
I got scared for a second.
No, but my original save file from March 3rd... March 28th, 2013 is still there. 8 fucking years ago that I first played this game.
God damn it.
Okay, this is the one we're on. We left off when we first got to the part where you get the giant worms. Okay, I'll invite you. There we go, sent you an invite. We left off where you get the giant worms, and I think you're supposed to take cover behind them because they're not actually enemies. They don't try to kill you, and that's a good thing because they're basically invulnerable.
It's basically like moving shields or moving cover.
Yeah, that's basically what they are. Alright, you ready?
Yep.
Let's go. Remember, I'd played this once before. This is his first trip through this game, so
Yeah, sure.
He's experiencing everything, so we will probably not talk much during cutscenes. But this is a fun game. I do think I do remember it being an improvement from a storytelling standpoint over the first one. Gameplay is largely identical.
Yeah, it is pretty similar from what I've played so far. And the only real difference is like you can do like finisher moves and shit.
You have any info on this thing?
Yeah.
Looks like a big snake.
But other than that, it's basically the same gameplay wise.
Recent intel lists it as a rock worm.
Yeah. Which I'm fine with, because the first one was fun. Especially co-op, the first one's a lot of fun.
Flowing plants?
Right. We have reports that those
I wish I could play. I wish we could get the
we've also been told that the worms on
this working so I could play it, record it from the Xbox One.
affect them at all.
Oh yeah.
If I was to do that, this I could do this in 1440p. Yeah, so you can use this thing as cover. I think
What's
it
the
wants us
glowing
to.
fruit do?
Hmm.
What's the glowing fruit do up there? Oh, it's like an explosive. Oh. Oh, I see.
Oh, so you shoot it down and it eats the thing and then moves. Okay, so that's what it is. That's cool. Even though I've played this before, it's been 8 years, so I don't remember it all that well.
I don't know. I hope so. Ty's as tough as a brewmop, though, so if anyone could make it, it'd be him.
So who the hell was that screaming locust guy anyway?
No idea. Crazy bastard cut through a friggin' tank, though. He's gotta be a locust big shot or something.
What? Like Rom?
Maybe. But he made Rom look like a goddamn pushover.
Yeah, the idea of moving cover is actually pretty cool. So
Yeah.
Godzilla versus Kong comes out in just a few days. Are you gonna go see it?
I haven't been to an actual movie theater in a long time, to be honest. It's not really because of COVID. I just don't. We don't really go to movies that much in theaters for some reason.
The last one I went to see in theaters was when they first reopened. I went to a theater just to see what was there, and they were showing New Mutants. Which,
Oh yeah,
Which way, Marcus?
forgot about that.
and I went there just so I could go to a movie theater because I hadn't been in a long time. Which way do you want to go?
I guess down's fine.
You take the roof left. I'll take the right.
Got it.
Oh shit.
But I
Good to go.
am a huge fan of Godzilla, so I'm really excited about it. And it's been getting good reviews. Last time I checked, it had over 100 reviews and was 80% on Rotten Tomatoes, which,
Take it for what you will.
yeah, take that for what you will, because obviously reviewers have been known to have some terrible ass opinions, like thinking The Last Jedi's good.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's like you can never really trust the critical ratings too often. It seems for some movies anyway.
Yeah.
It depends on the circumstance of the movie, I guess.
But I know a lot of people also put stock into it, like what the rating is on IMDb and shit like that.
Yeah.
So I'm cheering for it to get certified fresh. It would be the third of 4 MonsterVerse movies that was certified fresh, and I want it to do well because I want them to make more of it. Just because I want more Godzilla movies to go to the theater for.
Yeah. There we go. Got the turret ass. Motherfucker. Oh my god.
So, besides the game I bought you, did you get anything at the Square Enix sale this weekend? On
No,
Steam?
not really. No. No. Not really anything I could like find that I've been like looking for. I have too many games as it is, honestly. Just respawn. My god, I don't know what we're supposed to do here. If I got grenades, I can probably use them up here. Oh, I can't use cover here. Oh, there we go.
Ah, that bounced off the fucking wall. Okay, I got him. I got a few. I got Final Fantasy V, the PC version of that.
How's this? Oh,
And I got the PC version of Final Fantasy IX, and those are and those are a couple of my favorites in the series. I like those a lot.
Son,
Yeah.
you really think we're gonna see the surface again?
Yeah. Yeah, kid, I do.
And then I got the Star Ocean 4 remaster, so looking forward to playing those. More importantly, Oh shit! I got a Switch finally.
Hell yeah.
It took until there's a new generation of consoles, but I finally got a Switch. I was thinking about getting a PlayStation 5, but you can't find that or the Xbox One, Xbox Series X for MSRP, or any fucking decent
Seismic activity is getting
GPU either.
Yeah, it's
Nothing yet.
It's fucked
Keep
up.
you posted. Delta out.
Unless you want to go on eBay and fork over a couple extra $100 for one like I did, because I got a PS5 and I forked over some extra money for one. So I kind of caved and got one. Because I want to play the Demon Souls remake really bad, because I actually already bought that in preparation to getting a PS5. So
I have heard that it's good.
Yeah, I did too. It's the same studio that did the Shadow of the Colossus remake.
Which is also supposed to be very, very good.
Yeah.
The original Shadow of the Colossus is great.
Even if you play the original, it still kind of holds up. I mean, even graphically in a way, like obviously the frame rate's kind of shitty on the PS2, but I mean, graphically, it's kind of a marvel for its time. Really.
Yeah, and the art design holds up really, really well too.
Yeah.
Like from an artistic standpoint, it's still gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
If you get the PlayStation 3 version, boy, does that shine through big time. That also comes with Ico, and if you've never played Ico, highly recommend it.
Yeah, which is like what the original game in that series, I guess you can say.
Yeah, and the third one's The Last Guardian, which
Yeah.
was going to be a PlayStation 3 game and took so long to come out that it wound up being a PlayStation 4 game.
I heard mixed things about that one, but I mean, I heard it was a good game, but I just heard mixed. Like, compared to the other two games, I think it's probably the least favorable game of the three. But
Can we get closer? Wait, is that the sniper rifle? Yes, it is. Don't need to get closer with this. Oh, someone else got him. Okay. Oh, you got him. Okay.
yeah.
Ah, I think I got the rock. Fuck. I only got 2 games with it. I got Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, which is a remaster of a late era Switch RPG, or not Switch, Wii RPG. You remember that whole Project Rainfall thing or whatever it was called?
What's that?
For the Wii, where a bunch of fans gathered together to try to convince Nintendo to license it in the United States so it could come out here. The three games.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, there were 3. The last story was one of them, and that is a Mistwalker game from Hironobu Sakaguchi and a bunch of other people that worked on the first 9 or so Final Fantasy
Split up
games.
here. Cover both paths.
Which way you want to go?
I guess I'll do the left-hand path
All right, let's do it.
because it's the more metal of the path, I guess.
Yes. Speaking of which, rest in peace. Fucking Entombed's lead singer,
Oh yeah.
LG.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that actually.
What the hell is his name? What the hell is his last name? I'm blanking on it.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Petrov, something like that. But yeah, Entombed's lead singer died, and If you haven't listened to Entombed, I would highly recommend giving their album Left Hand Path a listen. It's very, very good Swedish old school death metal. I like it a lot.
I haven't heard that in a hot minute, actually.
Yeah.
I'll listen to it again.
Speaking of death metal albums, I got 3 of them. As well, I got Obituary, Cause of Death.
On vinyl? Or on CD?
Yeah, on CD. And then I got the one death metal album by
Dark Throne.
Dark Throne, their debut album, Soulside Journey, which is excellent if you haven't heard it. And then I got Necrophasia's last album, White Worm Cathedral. Which White Worm Cathedral is very, very... I like it a lot. It's awesome. And then I sent you a copy of their...
Oh,
Whoa!
yeah, that's a wall of text. I thought it was ammo.
So we're barely 30 minutes into the Hollow, and I've already found a refutable and whatever the fuck evidence that the locusts are absolutely without a doubt insane. Like, I didn't already know, but hey, when you find a scroll made up of human skin, well, I'm still trying to decipher all the locust runes, but from what I can tell, the scroll has something to do with communicating with the worms. Yep, that's right. I haven't figured out the first part yet, but the second verse is, the worms answer me, my name is Horde, for we are many with it. It cuts off after that, and there's also a glyph I've never seen on the back of it. But I'll have to figure that out later. But gut check here, guys. Our enemy talks to worms. If they're outsmarting us in this war, then we probably deserve to be extinct.
That'd be a good drink.
Look around. Find some ammo.
Alright, so... it wants us to go to that door. I was hoping to find a little bit of ammo for my gun.
These motherfuckers.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, really. Oh, fuck. Oh, there's 2 boomers. I just noticed that.
Yeah, that's why I said, oh, fuck. I keep hitting X to try to reload.
Oh, shit. Oh, whoops.
And then I got Ice Earth self-titled as well, which is a very, very good album. I'm impressed with it. And then I got Scorn Defeat by Psy, their debut album.
Oh yeah, I love Psy.
Yeah, Psy fucking rules, and that album fucking rules. That's good ass
Hell
Asian
yeah.
black metal.
Hell yeah. It's their most black metal release, other than their demos, of course. Their demos are more black metal, but even on their debut, they have like a lot of like experimental type of stuff, like keyboards and like shit like that. Because obviously, that later on in their career, they became more experimental.
Yeah.
This is Delta. We're too deep for
Where they put
surface
like,
contact.
here, let's have a jazz interlude in this song.
Yeah, I fucking love shit like that.
The Sunset song.
Love Sunset. Yeah, I love that song.
Yeah, that song is so good. The whole album is great. Like,
Oh yeah,
I think my favorite is Slaughter Garden Suite from it.
yeah, that's probably my favorite too.
It's
I like some of the bonus tracks too. The Nietzschean Conspiracy, shit like that. Oh, here we go. It's a turret.
Okay, so that was too far.
This thing overheats way too quick. You know, in Japan they have a life-size cutout of the tall bitch from Resident Evil Village.
Yeah,
So it's like a 9-foot tall like cutout promo thing.
I'm looking forward to that game.
Awesome.
That game looks awesome.
I am too. It basically looks like a cross between RE7 and RE4 for how it looks. 'Cause it's
Which
gonna
I'm
have like
perfectly fine with. I own RE7 and I need to play it. I haven't played 6 either.
I would definitely play 7 first, because 7's a really good survival horror game. It's a good return to roots for the series. And,
Yeah, I will never understand the argument that some people make where it can't be survival horror if it does not have camera angles.
yeah, it's just that's such a Neanderthal argument.
Yeah, please explain to me how the limited ammunition and the fact that you can't kill the xenomorph and all this other, and you're constantly being on the run, how all this shit does not equal Alien Isolation being survival horror. Please explain, because I want to know.
Yeah, some people genuinely believe that you have to have fixed cameras in order to be like a legitimate like survival horror game, which is dumb. I mean, some RE fans even say that there's not zombies in the game. It's not a Resident Evil game, which is also stupid.
Yeah, you've had bioweapons that aren't zombies since day one.
Yeah, really.
So
I mean, the one thing, yeah, I mean, like the one thing I will say about RE7 is that the enemy variety kind of blows because they're all the same type of enemy. I mean, there are variations of the enemy, but they all look the same. That's one thing I will say about the game that kind of sucks. But I mean, other than that, it's a good survival horror game. I mean, it's more survival horror than what the series has been, like from like 6 and 5 and even 4. So
I want to play that End of Zoe DLC just because that guy looks fucking badass.
oh, fucking yeah, Joe's badass. Yeah,
He's running around punching zombies in the face. That is a man right there.
yeah, he's funny. Yeah, that's a fun. The DLC for RE7 is actually really cool. There's like a blackjack game. There's like a survival horde type of game, and there's some story-related DLC too. But like a lot of it's really good. So even the DLC is really worth checking out in RE7.
Yeah, well, I've got the gold edition, so I've got all that shit.
What are these guys? I don't care. Just shut them up.
There's also one where you play as Chris, and that one's good too. The Chris that looks really like funky and weird was redesigned in that game. Shit. And luckily they changed his design back to like the normal Chris look in RE Village.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Stupid kamikaze thing. God damn.
So how does Marcus not know who these screaming guys are when you fought them in the first game?
Yeah, really. It's really annoying. I need to really focus on fighting these people because these fucking things run up to you.
You know, Giant Worm, if you want to go out there,
Wait a minute.
to give us some cover closer to them.
Yeah, I just shot down a red fruit thingy.
I had been looking for one. I figured there was one somewhere.
Yeah, it's like all the way up at the top. It's kind of hard to see.
It'd probably be easier to see if I wasn't doing this on a,
Scan
like,
these bodies.
18-inch monitor.
Some kind of markings.
That I don't really get the option of hooking this up to my 55-inch 4K television, so... But yeah, Marcus, why don't you know who these guys are? You fought them in the first game. You fought them when you were in the underground area in the middle of the game. Right before we got the thing about the light mass bomb. Do locusts have their own version of cog tags? I found an iron pendant attached to the silver chain, so either they keep track of their soldiers in a similar way that we do, or they just have really bad taste in jewelry. My guess is the latter. Last but not least, I got the Mothra Blu-ray Steelbook, which is an HD remaster of that film. I'm looking forward to watching. And I got Varan the Unbelievable, which was another Toho film that was meant to be a joint project between them and an American production company to make a made-for-TV movie. Left or right?
I guess right.
All right. But partway through production, the American company pulled out, and then they beefed up production and gave it a little bit more money. Toho did.
Remember, rockworms follow the globe.
You have some covering fire. Can't see the enemy from up here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I see. Hang on. I gotta move the worm along.
Fucking die, you son of a bitch. I've never seen Varan, and they had planned to put him in a bunch of other Godzilla movies and never did. And he only reappeared very briefly in like 2 shots of Destroy All Monsters, which was the 10th flick in the Showa era. And it was meant to be the last one. Obviously that didn't happen. Or was it the 9th flick? I don't remember. But it was meant to be the last one, and there's like 10 different monsters in it. I've got done watching through all of the Showa era flicks. I've been watching through those. Because I got the Criterion Collection with all 15 of them for Christmas.
but those look pretty good.
Yeah.
Those Criterion collections are usually pretty good looking.
Yeah, you pay a higher price, but you typically know where that money went.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got the American versions of 2 of the films, as well as the Japanese versions. Okay, now what?